beautiful Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details, and I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, this is your singles love reading for the middle of February 2023 and beyond. I'm just going to go and get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Also, I'd like to apologize for the length of time it has taken me to get this reading to you. I took a couple of days off to really soundproof this room, okay? They are doing major reconstruction work at the front of my building, the apartment block I'm in, and it's so loud I just cannot focus on channeling. So I took it to the back room here, but there was a major echo. So it was worth taking some time out to really soundproof the room and get a really good microphone so that you all did not suffer with the echo. So hopefully it's doing its job and it sounds better now. Anyway, let's move straight on from that. Just going to, as I said, get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. It's so interesting because I always connect your reading to Leo. Maybe it is because I am a Scorpio and I have a Leo moon that sometimes the energy is just a little bit stronger, even though I cannot read for myself. But they actually got the 2 last cards. They got the woman and the snake. Okay, so transformative relationship, to be open to love, and you got the man and the snake. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy, but there is a transformative love on the horizon for you, but you may need to take action. Okay, so we'll see what that action is and see what's going on there for you right now. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Now, February is, of course, considered to be one of the most romantic months of the year, probably because we've got Valentine's Day right in the middle of it. Every month should be a very romantic, part of the year, of course. When it comes to love, we should all lead with love every day of the year, but sometimes it's not the case. But this month in particular, not just Valentine's Day, we do have a wonderful connection between Neptune and Pisces. So Pisces is one of the most romantic signs and energies, and of course Neptune is all about that dreamy scape of connecting, in the realm of love. However, it can lead to some of us feeling a little bit frustrated or influenced to fall in love with the idea of love rather than see what is truly in front of ourselves, okay? So basically, this time period will really shatter illusions. So if you're interested in someone who is not available or who is connected to someone else physically, by unavailable, I mean emotionally unavailable as well as physically unavailable, or if someone you're connected to is someone you cannot trust fully, it is a time period where you let go of that connection in order to move forward for your greater good, okay? Because this person may let you down this month, or you may feel unfulfilled by their behavior, okay? So what have we got here? You want me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, we've got the Hierophant, yes. Let me just pop this over so I got a little bit more space for you all. Your first card there is the flowers, the bouquet, shall we say. So this is about you. You've come to this lifetime to learn that you are a gift. Okay, because sometimes you doubt your wonderful self, and you may feel like what I'm picking up here, my beautiful Scorpio, is you may feel like part of you has been missing when it comes to love. okay? You may have felt like you've been on the outsides looking in, and you may have felt that the universe has sent you a lot of testing situations that have left you disappointed and fed up with the way that things have gone, okay? Similar energy came up in the Leo reading, but it is a different energy that I've got coming through. You were meant to be in a solitary energy for some time, and I know this is not going to help you or make you feel any better, but you were meant to do a lot of personal development, love, to love yourself a little bit deeper, because you tend to give your power away when it comes to love. Now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. It's almost like sometimes love is your Achilles heel. Okay, because they're giving me this energy of you merging with a partner, okay? Merging with the person that you become devoted to when it comes to love. Now, you do not fall in love easily. You're very discerning about the energy that you give out and the people that you trust, and which is wonderful because, of course, not everybody gets into your inner circle. But when you do choose someone to love, and it is very much Scorpios choose someone to love. I mean, love kind of chooses you anyway, my beautiful Scorpio, but I always say this of you all, that you could stand in a sea of, like you could be in a room with a sea of people in front of you, thousands of people, and, every one of them, equally attractive and magnetic and, a lot of chemistry with them. But there'll be that one person right at the back on the left-hand side that nobody really can see very well, but you can spot them with your like laser. The heart is a laser, and you're like, that's the one, I just know. Even though there's like thousands of other people around, you're like, nope, that's the one, I just know. So I feel you are going to be honing in on somebody, I would say quite soon actually, but you need to take action on something, and we will find out what that is. But I feel in your singledom, because we've got the 9 there, which is the Hermit energy, a lot of you may have felt withdrawn from love, or you may have felt you've taken yourself out of the dating game for a while because it has not been satisfying. You may have felt there's a shortage there of people that you may be interested in, and you tend to work on chemistry or that knowingness. And you may have found it difficult to connect to someone because there just hasn't been the option around, okay? Number 9, of course, is the Hermit, which is all about wisdom. You are an old soul, okay? And not everything impresses you. In fact, you would rather connect with someone who is deeply honest and open and says, look, these are my flaws. And you would love them because they showed you, in all honesty, their flaws. We all have flaws, okay? Nobody is perfect. But you see through people who kind of like try to hide their flaws and pretend that they are perfect, okay? So you're looking for someone who is very authentic in their energy, who is honest and open, and I'm talking about honest and open about everything, even the difficult things that people don't really want to admit about themselves. You are looking for someone who is willing to go to that space and trust you with the things that they don't tell anybody else, okay? So you are an old soul, which means it is difficult for you to really find love because you don't dwell on the surface. You have a depth to you, and you require a depth back in love that some people are not emotionally evolved enough to give you back, okay? So you are going to meet someone who is as deep as you. That person is coming, but I just wanted to pick up on the energy that I've got coming through right now, which is you may have struggled or suffered in love because you have dealt with a lot of choices, illusions, and you may have even picked up people along the way or connected to people in love along the way who have needed fixing. Okay, that energy did come up in the Leo reading as well. Briefly, it's coming up now. And you may have been asking yourself, why do I keep attracting this situation or these sort of people? Why do they want to take my energy? Because you tend to be an overgiver, my beautiful Scorpio. Even though you've got that wonderful poker face and people are like, oh, they're very intense. Underneath that intensity is a depth of love like no other, okay? So you're super sensitive right underneath that. And I don't really want to expose you, my beautiful Scorpio, but you know how deep you go when it comes to a love connection, okay? So that's why you don't fall in love easily. And rejection, or when things go wrong, it's a pain like no other, okay? So you're here to learn to love yourself more and realize that you are a gift, that everything within you is valid and valuable, and that you are lovable, okay? You're meant to learn that you're lovable. When you get the bouquet, this is also an indication that you're blossoming, you are evolving, and actually people pay a lot of attention to you. This card is about, you bring joy to other people. You are a source of beauty, and you have a lot of beautiful light within. Allow yourself to shine that light, because I feel a lot of people in the past may have tried to either fit you into their little box or their idea of what you should be for them, or they have tried to dull your shine because they feel next to you, they feel like they are eclipsed almost, okay? And that's not your problem, my beautiful Scorpio. The right person for you will actually, shine brightly by your side as well. So I feel this is something that you are meant to acknowledge at this moment. And I feel like you are building your confidence, and they're just giving me this energy that, thank you so much, I'm so grateful. They're giving me this energy that they want you to realize that you are an asset in love. Okay, so if some of you have been wondering, am I not lovable? Is that why I'm single? The answer is no. It's because the universe is preparing someone for you who is perfect for you. Again, there's no such thing as perfect, but someone who matches that frequency that you're vibing at, okay? That depth, that intuition, someone who wants to have balance in a relationship, who is equally exciting to be with, because you're very exciting to be with, my beautiful Scorpio. You do have that wonderful intensity that sometimes people misconstrue, okay? But this new person who's coming on in, and there is a person coming on in, I see them, it's being a high level commitment happening here for you, but I feel there's some sort of loss or some sort of difficult experience you've had in the past that has somehow put like a dark cloud over your heart. Okay, that's what I just feel like. There's this dark cloud over your heart that you've been trying to dispel for quite some time. And I feel like you kind of have done a lot of spiritual, deep self-evaluation, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of personal development, and you are starting to blossom, and that's why now is a time where you are ready for love, okay? But you are meant to realize what a gift you are. Now, this has happened in some of the readings in the past. It's popping up now again. They're showing me an indication that you are closer to meeting somebody new in love. You will get something for free, okay? This could be a free coffee, and I don't feel like it comes from the person that you're about to meet. I mean, it could do, but I'm not picking up that energy. I'm picking up an energy of, say, for example, you go into a store, someone says, you know what, it's on the house, just take it. Or, can I recommend this product? It's really amazing. Just, just have it, just try it. It's something free that you're not expecting, okay? That will happen in the next 6 weeks or so. It could be like, even if you bought a coffee in a store and they gave you a free muffin or something to go with it. This is just an indication that you're actually closer energetically to meeting your new person, your person. It's not just your new person, but it is your soulmate, okay? Because it will lead to a higher level of commitment. With the Two of Pentacles here as your protagonist energy, there's a fluctuation, okay? I get an energy here of fluctuation in moods with this card, even though the Two of Pentacles tends to be about trying to find time or balance because you're doing a lot of things. I feel like there's moments where you're like, you know what, I want to get out there, I want to find love, I'm going to put myself out there. And the next minute you're feeling much like a homebody where you're focusing on your goals and your own well-being. And I feel like you're fluctuating between the two. So I feel like some of taking action, the energy that's coming up in this reading, is to be very decisive about finding time for love, because right now I feel like you're doing a lot of multitasking. You actually have a lot of options in love. You may not even realize it, but I'm going to pull a card on it actually, because we got the Five of Wands here and we have the Two of Pentacles. These two cards tells me that you actually have a lot of people interested in you. Behind the scenes, a lot of people think that you have lots of love suitors or lots of love rivals, and actually okay, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They're giving me a story to almost like back it up. It's not a story, actually. It's a real person, a very famous person who's no longer here, Marilyn Monroe. And again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But what they're showing me is the most attractive, sensual, sensitive person in the room, like Marilyn Monroe, who could have, perceived to have been able to have any person that she wanted in terms of love. found it difficult to connect to love, was often left alone because people felt intimidated by the energy, okay? So again, that's not, you know, you're just being you, my beautiful Scorpio, but they want you to realize that actually there is a lot of people attracted to you, that you are a gift. But sometimes you don't see that. You don't see that people are looking at you, that they're interested in you, even if they're giving you the side eye. This person, whoever's looking at you, is interested in you, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards on that, because there may even be some friends that you have, because I'm picking up there are friends that you have who actually have feelings for you, but they're not telling you. So let me just pull a card on that. I'm only picking the uprights in this deck for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Oh, look at that. Eight of Swords. You can't see this person, the world. It's more than just friends, okay? It's people around you. When you go out in your day-to-day, you don't see that actually you have a lot of options. The World card is about success. It is about, you know, your lesson is to see. Your lesson is, I mean, the World card is a lesson. You know, that card literally means lesson, or, you know, completing a cycle. And, you know, the Eight of Swords is there. They want you to see that you are a gift. They want you to be aware that you do have people interested in you, because you tend to feel like that solitary person looking in on the outsides, okay? And they're just showing me that there was missed opportunities here sometimes. I don't mean to point fingers at you and my beautiful Scorpio. I'm not trying to call you out or anything. I'm a Scorpio myself, you know? But they're indicating here that they want you to be more confident within yourself. I mean, easier said than done, I know. Can you show me the friend who's interested? Six of Swords. Five of Cups. This person, they will never tell you, actually, because they feel like you're either out of their league, or they feel like you've moved on. The Judgment card, they feel like you maybe even want a second chance with someone from the past, okay? So I'm just going to go one more. Can you please? This may even be someone. Okay. Now, this person may either have worked with you, or this person is now married, but before, I mean, I feel like they've moved on, but they had very deep feelings for you. They mourn you, actually, this person. I mean, that doesn't help you right now. There's someone new coming, but I just need to pick up on this energy before I move on to the new, okay? What they're showing me with the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups is this person, they regret leaving you, or they regret walking away from a situation, or not telling you. But with the Judgment card and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this person, they felt called to either focus on their money, or get married, or, you know, connect to a karmic, okay? You know who this person is. Intuitively, you know who this person is. But at the time, you did not see how much this person felt about you. But I feel this is a missed opportunity, okay? So I just have to... The only reason they're asking me to focus on it is because they want you to be clear that you are lovable. And actually, you have more people interested in you than you realize, okay? So they're just showing me that there's one person here who's a missed opportunity. This could even be an ex, okay? Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. They're giving me a song. Didn't we almost have it all? Okay, so this is, I'm picking up, with the Judgment card, I'm picking up X energy now, okay? So this, because we're coming up to Valentine's Day, there could be, let me see what we've got. Five of Cups, yeah, we've got Five of Cups twice. This person regrets. The Seven of Cups, this person regrets making you an option and not a choice. Okay, so either this person, I mean, came in and out of your life, or they were connected to somebody else. There's just something like that coming with the... There's a resurgence. This person wants to reunite, or they want to... I feel like this person actually wants to marry you. So let me just pull a card. Are they married? Is this person married? We will move on. This is a singles love reading. No. This person, they see you as the dream, the wish, okay? And they regret their feelings that they did not speak up in the past. So I'm just going to leave that there, because this is a singles love reading. If you want to connect to someone from the past, that is absolutely, you know, doable. But because of the Two of Pentacles And the Five of Wands tells me you've got options. You've already got options, okay? But if you feel that these options are not something you're looking for, then there is new, okay? So we will move on to the new energy. The Five of Wands tells me that some of the action that you need to focus on right now is kind of stimulating yourself, as in getting out there to do something, to challenge yourself. So some of you may be thinking about getting out there and doing online dating, or you may even, because I feel like you meet this new person at a place where you are challenged in a really positive way. It could be where you learn something as well. I mean, it could be a sport. I'm picking up, it could be the gym, it could be somewhere where you're in training for something. It doesn't have to be physical training. It can be that you are studying for a certificate, or you're at college or university, or if you're retired, for example, it could be a hobby that you do that really challenges you and excites you and you really enjoy it. I really feel like there's someone new entering that is going to be, there's going to be sparks, okay? I feel there's sparks between you and a new person coming on in. This person, the way they talk to you, this new person, we're now on to the new person. We're not going to go back, okay? The new person, they challenge you in a really exciting way, okay? It's almost like, and I'm feeling this energy that when you meet this new person, they'll challenge you to something. Like they may challenge you to a game of pool, or to a game of chess, or to, if you're in the gym, they'll challenge your stats to see if you can, it's a flirtation method that this person is kind of working on. For example, it could also be, if you're artistic and you are doing like a hobby like pottery or something like that, they may challenge you to see who can make the best pot in the quickest time. So I feel like this person, their way, this new person's way of flirting with you is to try to like challenge you, or there's this wonderful spark between you and this new person. But the Five of Wands in this position tells me that you have almost been in training. So all the experiences that you've had in love, my beautiful Scorpio, have led to this moment where you are spiritually ready for a soulmate, okay? Because I feel if you believe in the institution of marriage, the Hierophant tells me that you will settle down with this new person who comes in. There is marriage on the cards here for you, okay? But you may have felt that relationships have been challenging because you may have dealt with people who had commitment issues, who were in and out of your life. And I feel like you are spiritually evolving away from those frequencies now, because you're changing how you look at love and what you truly deserve and desire, okay? We do have the heart here. This is in the resistance position. It's almost like you've packed away your heart into a little suitcase and put it at the back of the closet and thought, you know what, love is probably never coming for me. But that's not true at all. I don't care what age you are, whether you're retired and you are like 85, or whether you are 19 and you're looking for love and you found it difficult, you're vibing at a frequency of love, so you are attracting love at this time, okay? The heart in this position indicates that right now, a lot of you, especially since your 10th house is influencing you at this time, right until the 20th of February, you may be focused more on, accomplishing your goals or whatever it is you are focused on at this time. So the universe is kind of giving you this energy that you need to, you're spreading yourself really thin. And if you're looking for love, you need to focus on putting yourself in situations to meet love. Now, of course, some of you may look at going on online dating, and that may terrify you, or you may not. You may have been out of the dating game for a while and feel that you are, disappointed with the options available to you, or you feel a little bit nervous about getting back out there again. There's this energy here of you doing something for you. Okay, so if it's a hobby, like you want to pick up, skateboarding, or you want to, you've always wanted to go fencing, because they're showing me two fencers right now. I feel like this is, when I see fencers, they give me, okay, let me clarify what I mean by fencers. When two people fence, they've got the mask, they're all normally in this white garb. They could be a black garb too. They've got the face mask, and they've got these really strong, pointy swords. Okay, fencing. Now, swords are about words, communication. So I feel you're meeting someone. It's like a meeting of minds. Okay, when you meet this new person, it is a meeting of minds, and the words are the way you both develop your words and talk to each other, it's actually thrilling. Okay, so this is how you will know you've met this person, because the words, you're just bouncing off each other, and it's so exciting, okay, to even know this person. And this person gives you real flutters in your heart, okay? So whenever you get a card in a resistance position, it means by the end of the 6 weeks, 4, 5, 6 weeks, it turns in the upright. So this means you're attracting love, you're attracting a union. The heart energy is, of course, recognizing that you are lovable, but also you are attracting love and a relationship at this time. They're giving me this energy that you're going to meet somebody where you are passionate about doing something. So you're taking action on something, but it's what you enjoy doing. So as I said, if it's fencing, if it's pottery, if it's art, if it's going to the gym, whatever it is you are passionate about or excited about, you will meet this person in a group of people connected to that, okay? Now, some of you may actually receive an invitation because we've got the Five of Wands, which is a challenge, or someone kind of like inviting you to take part in something. So watch out for that. It may be a friend who invites you to that. Because I get the sense that you're going to get an invitation to something, but you may think, oh, you know what, I don't want to go. Okay, but then I feel like you push through that energy, and you're going to be really glad that you did go, because you meet somebody at that event, okay, or that situation, whatever that is. Whenever you get the heart, of course, this is about love. So you may have felt there's been a distinct lack of love in your life from a romantic partner, but that's all about to change, okay? Someone is about to give you their heart. This person who's coming on in, they are very loyal, they're very honest, their words are like, I don't know, there's something about this person's voice, okay? When you hear this person's voice, you're like, OMG, I could fall in love with that voice alone. There's something about it. I mean, this person could be a public speaker for a living, or there's just something really intense about their voice that makes you feel like, I don't know, you lose yourself in this person, but in a really good way. And equally, this person does the same with you, okay? You'll have a conversation about each other's voices when you, I would say around that first, second date, you'll talk about the quality of each other's voices. And I feel like you may even talk about, oh, you should do voiceovers or something like that. That's going to come up in a conversation. That's what's coming up. It's very precise, okay? May not resonate for everyone, that part, but there's something about the voice, okay, that gets talked about in this date. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They're also showing me a Klimt painting. Klimt. Klimt tended to paint figures that were embossed with gold. And lots of like mosaic type artistry around it. I really can't describe it any more than that. What they're showing me is it's almost like two people wrapped up in a duvet is what they're showing me in the Klimt painting. This may be relevant because it may be something that is hanging on a wall in a restaurant that you go to, or perhaps you and this person go to a Klimt exhibition when you first meet. Or this person tells you that they really love this painting, or they give you a card with that image on it. Look out for the Klimt painting image, okay? It could be a sign or a symbol. It could literally mean that you're walking down the sidewalk and you see a billboard that has that image on it, and it means you're closer to meeting your soulmate, because this is an attraction. This card is an indication that you're going to couple up with somebody, that your heart will be fulfilled, okay? I'm seeing what else I get with this card for you. Yeah, this is a very passionate, romantic relationship. There's a lot of pleasure and affection in this relationship. There's a lot of reciprocity also, okay? I would say there is definitely someone from your past, or someone who sees themselves as a missed opportunity. They're going to try and come in last minute, okay? Just watch out for that. If you want that person, great, go for it. That's your call. But this person, they're still in and out, okay? They're still a little bit wishy-washy in their energy. The new person will transform your life, and this new person that will come in, it will bud into something really exciting, long-term relationship, okay? We've got the Seven of Cups here and the Five of Cups, which together they do tell me that perhaps you have dealt with situations or people who have like they fantasize about you and who you are and what you could be for them, but they've been emotionally avoidant, or they have found themselves like with commitment issues, okay? Five of Cups, I feel like you've been disappointed and hurt and let down in love, but that is all about to change for you, okay? Because again, the Five of Cups will turn to the upright, which means, you know, you will restore your emotions, and you will almost, I feel like you're ready to get out there and find new love, okay? And where you found difficulty in trying to find love, I feel like you're going to have options. There's one in particular, you'll just know. As soon as you meet this new person, you'll just know that's the person, okay? And interesting, thanks so much, I'm so grateful. They're giving me a sense that as soon as you meet this new person, everything that you are and that you've always been, you just shine, okay? It's almost like this person, new person, they love all aspects of you, so you don't have to make yourself smaller, or you don't have to, even if you told them your deepest, darkest secret that you felt would make you exposed, they would love you harder. They would love you more. So I feel like there's this energy between both of you where there's a deep respect between you and this new person, okay? The Seven of Cups in the resistance position, it does tell me that you are starting to become very aware of you being an overgiver in relationships, and that you have attracted people who perhaps in the past have needed fixing or have come towards you for sanctuary. And it's almost like you may have noticed that sometimes you've been fixing these people, or, you know, helping these people, and then they sort of fly the nest, that kind of energy. You're ending that cycle, okay? This is a cycle where you are empowered. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of manifesting. So what you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. There's an energy here of, I mean, all these cards, the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups tells me you got options, okay? So I do feel like you may have some flirtations, but then you're going to meet one person that's like, boom, that's the person. I just know, okay? Let me just pull a quick card on that Seven of Cups for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify that Seven of Cups for my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you could have been dealing with a Virgo in the past. Some of you, not all of you, some of you could be dealing with water element as well, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. But I feel like you're looking to settle down now. You're looking for new. Page of Cups, there is love coming on in. I mean, all the cards are pointing to the fact that you do have options. There's one, though, that makes you feel excited, thrilled, passionate, but also secure. They're giving me the word secure, okay? This is someone who wants to settle down. This is someone who, if you're looking to build a family unit, they're also looking to do that as well. They may be a little bit younger than you. It doesn't have to be an age, but it can be in terms of spirituality, okay? Because I feel like you are an old soul, and this person, they're just a little bit younger, but they want commitment, and they know what they want. So they are, shall we say, they are a little bit more mature in their mind for their age, is what I kind of get, okay? Don't let their age put you off. I want you to be aware of that, okay? Because this person, I feel like you will settle down with this person. This person is very loving. When you get a Page of Cups as well, this is kind of like the, well, there's a couple of energies coming out, okay? Pages, they bring news. So I feel like you're going to be messaging someone very soon. I mean, this person could also have strong Virgo in their chart. They are looking for loyalty. They're looking for faithfulness, and they want to settle down. So I feel like you will be messaging someone romantically very, very new. If you haven't met someone already, you will be meeting this person quite soon, okay? The other energy I'm getting here is the Page of Cups can sometimes connect to the illusion of love, or what we're trying to visualize just popping out of nowhere, and it will, okay? And it's like, be honest with yourself, okay? As in, be honest with yourself. if you are not spending any time putting yourself out there to meet love, then it's going to be very, very difficult. If you're always a homebody sitting on the sofa and you're not putting yourself out there on online dating, again, it's going to be very difficult for the universe to, like, you know, throw someone into your front room and say, hey, there's your soulmate. I had to throw them through the window because you haven't left the house in about 5 months. So it's going to be very, very difficult, if you understand what I mean. The universe, you have to meet the universe halfway. That's why they're giving me this sense of action. So taking action, you know, if there's an invitation, because I feel like there's an invitation for you, there's an opportunity. I feel also there's an opportunity where someone who's a little bit older than you invites you to something. You may think about not going to it, but I feel like that's where you meet someone who has a romantic interest. And finally, the last energy I'm getting from these cards is there's a friend, okay? A friend who sees you as something more, but they're not blurring the lines. They don't want to open up, okay? So I really feel, actually, you have someone who has hidden feelings for you. I feel like you've actually got more than one person who's got hidden feelings for you, because I feel like there's also an ex there. I know it sounds very dramatic and very convoluted and muddy, but I do feel like the energies, there's a lot of attraction for you, my beautiful Scorpio, but you are very focused on having someone new. The Page of Cups tells me you want someone new, okay? I mean, some of you may even do something for charity, okay? Or a charitable event in the community, and you'll meet your person there, because this person that you're about to meet, this new person, they have such a beautiful heart. They are loving. They think about the community. They think about the environment. They think about the world. They think about people. And I mean, they're very thoughtful, okay? We've got the man. Okay, now the man is about action, of course. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. I feel with this energy, I mean, it's number 28. When you reduce it, 2 plus 8 is 10, of course. I feel like you are walking away from old parts of yourself that you've outgrown, okay? Because I feel, my beautiful Scorpio, it's almost like this energy, I hope I can pinpoint it. I'll always be honest when I can't quite grasp it. And this one's quite deep. It's almost like in previous situations, it's like you left a piece of yourself in an old love relationship because it got damaged or heartbroken, and you left a piece of yourself. And part of you is like, you know what? I've got no more pieces left to give. But as soon as you meet this new person, it's almost like everything's renewed. It's almost like, what past? You've learned from that past, it's over, okay? So I feel like you really are closing out a cycle. And with the man energy, I've got this, yeah, the hat on the crown chakra is like to know, okay? They're giving me a sense of, you know that you need to take action. You know that you need to stop spreading yourself thin and focus on love, because I feel like you've been putting off getting out there on the dating scene for a while. Whoever's energy I'm picking up right now, that's what I'm feeling with this. So let me just, 3 of Wands. There are options available coming to you. You are on the right path. 3 of Wands is a card of, you know, aligning yourself with your heart's desire, really checking in with what you truly want and really knowing what you will not accept. It's about creating boundaries that are healthy, so that you don't repeat any past patterns. 3 of Wands indicates that there is someone coming. Okay, there is someone new. 3 of Wands is like, what are you waiting for? Get out there. You've been waiting for a long time. Pay attention to where you could take action in your life to meet love. 10 of Wands. You've been doing a lot of heavy lifting in your life. You've had a lot of responsibility. You've been focusing on all those responsibilities that you have. And it just feels like a lot of heaviness. Also with the 10 of Wands is like baggage that you've been sifting through for years, that some of you may be going through, thinking that it has influenced you in a way where you're so guarded that it's difficult for you to open up to love. But the 10 of Wands indicates you're really strong because you've had to be strong. You've had experiences in life that other people, it would curl their toes. And you were meant to have those experiences to make you stronger. But now you're coming to the end of a very difficult time in your life when it comes to love. You're about to set down the baggage. You're about to open yourself up to a new beginning. And when you get this card, this is really really an indication of you burning bridges with the past, burning away, releasing the excess, and clearing ways for new beginnings. And it showed up with an Ace of Wands, which means that there is a spark of chemistry between you and someone new. The universe is sending you someone who is very creative, who is very original, who is brilliant in their energy. You can see a future with this person as soon as they come on in. This person, this new person, is very adventurous. They're very passionate, and the universe is putting you in a position to meet this person. You've got so many wands here. It tells me that something you're passionate about, or something that perhaps you've been doing for a long time, that you really, enjoy doing, but it's a challenge. I can't pick that card up for some reason. I feel maybe it's not meant to be picked up at this time. This tells me that you will meet someone where your passion flows, okay? But let's see if I can pick it up this way. Yeah. You're entering a cycle of new. This love will transform your life. We've got the snake there, which indicates you're shedding old skin, you're rebirthing. So it really is a sense here that if you felt unmotivated, or you've lacked confidence, or you've even lacked motivation to look for love, that's all going to change, okay? In the next 6 weeks, you're going to feel like suddenly you've got energy to look for love, you're looking and feeling your best, you're getting out there, and you're putting yourself in situations to connect to community or to people. They're showing me a bow and arrow right now. So this may also be a symbol that you will come across over the next 4 or 5 weeks that indicate that you're about to, if you think about it, a bow and arrow is connected to Cupid. So I feel you're going to be right on target. I feel like when you meet this person, they're going to have designs on your heart straight away. They want to win you over. Okay, you capture this person's heart as soon as you meet them. They fall in love with you. It's first sight love, okay? Love at first sight when you meet this new person. Yeah, I really feel it's transforming. You're shedding the past. I feel like you've been shedding the past for a very long time, my beautiful Scorpio. But because you invest so deeply in relationships, it takes you longer than some to get over things that do not go well, shall we say, the disappointments, the heartbreak. It takes you a long time to heal your wounds, but that's okay, because it's all about divine timing. What is meant for you will never ever pass you by. Now we do have an Ace of Pentacles, so this indicates the universe is sending you someone who's going to invest in a relationship right from the beginning, okay? Ace of Pentacles is a start of something rewarding, something loving, faithful, kind, and invested in heading in the right direction. Something that has a foundation, is planted with roots, okay? I feel you and this person, this new person, you're both very independent people. And although I see the star there, I think it came up in your reading a couple of weeks ago, stars are very important for you, okay? You're going to see a star everywhere you go. Okay, and not just for love. You're going to see a star everywhere you go for your projects, whether you're retired or you're in between jobs, whatever it is you're looking for, the star is an indication that you're on the right track. So just keep your eye on that as well. Aces, as I said, is delivered by the universe. Okay, so it's the start of something. And I feel like you're aligning yourself with what you've always wanted when it comes to love. There's a devotion here. I feel you and this person, you've learned a lot in love, even though this person is a little bit spiritually not as evolved as you, but I feel this person has also gone through some difficult experiences in love, so they actually do not take love for granted, okay, this new person. We also have the Death cards. This person may have strong, they may have a bit of Virgo in their chart, but also they may have strong Scorpio in their chart, so they understand you on a different level. They may also be a Scorpio as well. The Death card, they're really giving me the sense that you are evolving from who you used to be in love, okay? You're very different. And you may have been in mourning for parts of yourself that you left behind in previous love experiences. But you were always meant to detach from those parts of yourself so that you would come into loving yourself more, into loving yourself fully, and recognize that you are a gift, to step into that self-confidence, okay? The Death card indicates transformation. It really connects to that snake energy, which is all about, revamping yourself, revitalizing, or even finding motivation again to get out there and find love. The Death card also is a card of change, endings bringing a new beginning, that you've been in a real period of transition and that you're breaking old habits, okay? So if you've been, as I said, a homebody for quite some time and you haven't been getting out there, or love has been something that's on your mind, but you've not actually taken action to get out there and find. I know it's easier said than done. I know, I absolutely know. But I do feel that the key is trusting your instinct. So if you have a sudden desire to, take an invitation, or you have a sudden desire to join the gym, or, go on a spiritual retreat, I feel this is a calling from the universe to set you on the path to meeting somebody new, okay? Also, these cards indicate this changes everything. We've got the Hierophant here, which is a marriage card. This indicates that there is a deep commitment available to you. Trust your heart this time, because some of you may have even trusted your heart in the past and it did not go the way that you'd hoped, and you're wondering, can you trust your heart this time round? The answer is yes, okay? With the Hierophant, I feel like the relationship that's coming on in, whilst it is passionate and really exciting and challenging in the most, interesting of ways, shall we say, I feel it is about two souls who have learnt very hard lessons in life, coming together and finding their divine counterpart. Excuse me. There's something about this person's voice. It's not that they've lost their voice like is happening to me right now. There's something, they really want me to hit home. There's something about this person's voice. Okay, so really pay close attention to that. The Hierophant there, I feel like it's a traditional relationship which will lead to a higher level of commitment, like marriage, if that's what you're wanting, or hand fasting, or, some sort of promise or bond or commitment to love each other for all time, and it shall be so, okay? I feel like this person is devoted to you when you both put a label on this relationship. As you can see in the background, it's like this is presided over. You and this person, you've got a contract. You see two souls coming into being, okay? Two energetic frequencies matching. And I feel that's what's happening right now. The universe is orchestrating a meeting. They're presiding over the energy, and they're orchestrating a meeting between you and this new person that will lead to a loving connection, and you'll both be devoted to each other. But they are giving me this very deep energy that doesn't happen in most readings, which is you had to sacrifice parts of yourself in the past that were a gateway to you having low self-confidence. And through difficult experiences, it made you seek answers to build yourself and make yourself stronger and find healthier boundaries, and recognize when your intuition is telling you one thing, do not mistrust it, okay? So you were being taught some lessons that, none of us like to be taught hard lessons, but we've all had hard knocks in life, of course, but it's about how you ride the wave. They're telling me that you are ready. You are ready. Now, right now, also, before I take a last card, there's a violin playing, and they're showing me a violin in the water. So this person, violins can mean that you're in harmony with this person, or there's a harmonious energy. It could be that this person can play the violin, or you can, or there may be a violin playing when you go out on your first date or you first meet. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Okay, thanks so much. I'm so grateful. They're giving me that the violin can also symbolize that this person you're about to meet has a very high social standing in the community or in the world. They've got a very high position, okay? So please take it as it resonates. Yeah, it could even be that you hear a violin playing as you're going to an event or an invitation, and then you meet this new person. So these signs, symbols, images, they may mean nothing in this moment, but they may mean everything in Sorry, they're just giving me something. One moment, please. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Okay, they're reminding me of, before I do everyone's reading, I do 10 minutes meditation, okay, in order to check in with the energy of how the person is feeling. And they gave me a song in that meditation. Now, they're not giving me that song right now. They gave me the song in the meditation. And it's the song that's been playing in probably everybody's radio at the moment. It's the new Miley Cyrus song, I Can Buy Myself Flowers, okay? You know, so I wrote it down that was a song that was coming up. So I felt that's the energy that perhaps you're in. You know what? I'm independent. I'm loving me. I can buy myself flowers. I can love myself better than anyone else can. I wrote it over here, and my guides are saying, look at the connection between the cards we gave you. So I'm just going to go and get I literally write it down on a piece of paper. Okay. I'm not going to show you any of the other images because I don't like to be influenced by anything that, shows up beforehand. Okay, so let me just, you know, here, I hope you can see it. Okay, you saw I didn't move or anything like that, so I'm not editing. I'm not very good at editing anyway. Miley Cyrus, and it says here, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, can love me better. That was the lyrics that came up, and it left. I didn't hear the rest of the song, okay? I know that song's like everywhere at the moment, so because I didn't mention it in the reading, I thought, you know what, sometimes when I do the meditation, things just come in and I let them go and they come out again just because they're in the energy. You know, it's probably playing on a radio somewhere. I do a lot of that. I pick up on a song that's playing and I can hear it, but it's not immediately around me. And then the car will come around the corner and it'll be playing that song. So I do a lot of picking up on frequencies. But I hope you can see and read my writing. It's really bad. It's like a spider fell in a pot of ink and scrawled across the page, okay? But they want you to be aware of the first card that you got. So it's like you can buy yourself flowers, right? So it's this independent energy where you're almost like given up on love, but they are saying, of course, based on your experiences of the past, you may be in that energy. I'll just pop that over there. But everything's about to change. There is a major transformation about to happen in your love life. And you no longer need to be in that frequency, okay? Open yourself up to the love that is coming on in, okay? So let me see what your final cards are. And again, you know, again, there's a connection with the Leo reading because they actually showed me a pyramid in the Leo reading, and you just got a pyramid here. So this person may have strong Leo in their chart. So look out, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo energy. This person could be that. Now we've got psychic reader. So some of you may actually have booked a psychic reader and they may have told you about this person coming on in, or you have a psychic reader that is booked for the near future. They're going to tell you about this new person. Okay, this new person is actually quite close to meeting you as well. It says gaining confirmation and clarity, having a natural psychic power, consciously seeking answers. So you've been in a period of consciously seeking answers about love and about life and security. And again, there's a pyramid. There's a green pyramid on that one. This is confirmation that love is coming on in for you, but you're going to get confirmation from someone else. Also, you may feel like you've met this person before. There's something about this person that feels familiar. You've also got courage. Okay, whenever you get the leopard there, this is about going the distance, so getting yourself out there. And it says courage, mental, moral strength to venture and withstand difficult situations, persevere. So don't give up on love, because love is not giving up on you, okay? Also, finally, we've got drastic changes. So this is a destruction of the old, okay? It's a wake-up call, and it is to rebuild in a better fashion. It's almost like the equivalent of the tower. Now, if you know my readings, towers and wheels of fortune, they tend to be surprise. And the tower is a wonderful card, Scorpio Aries card, and it actually brings major change and restructure. It breaks you out of a pattern or a cycle that has made you feel stuck for quite some time. So this is a card of liberation. Okay, so I feel like you're liberating yourself from a cycle of either spreading yourself too thin or feeling like there's not been any available options to you, but that's all about to change. We've got Taurus energy here as well. They want you to highlight that with the Hierophant. This person has a very high social standing, is what they're showing me. This person may also be a teacher or mentor of some sorts in whatever it is they do. We have, oh my gosh. So we have, well, we've got a guitar. So this is about tuning into the frequencies, but it's also about you raising your vibrations. Also, I mean, music may be in some way relevant to you and your person. They showed me a violin in the water, and this is a guitar. So I feel like it's a violin that plays that will be important. But I mean, guitar music could be also relevant. We've got the wing. Okay, so this means you're divinely guided. May also be a symbol or a sign that you will see over the next 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, so just watch out for that. And of course, we've got the engagement ring. So I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. Of course, you cannot see that, so you do have to trust me on that, I'm afraid. But this indicates that there is a commitment coming on in for you. I mean, you've got the heart card there, you've got the Hierophant, which is the marriage card, and you've got the engagement ring, which indicates that there is a high-level commitment. Someone that you will be excited to have in your life, and vice versa. Also, they're indicating that diamonds are formed under pressure, and you've had a lot of pressure when it comes to love. You've had a lot of difficult situations, but now is the time to shine that wonderful light, because you are the diamond and you're attracting someone who sees your worth, okay? And that's where they want me to leave it for you. So I will leave it there, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.